Welcome back, folks, to Let's Replay Stonekeep. When last we left off, we went to the Ice Queen's domain and defeated her. She had plans to conquer the fairy realm, and also knew of us and the fact that we had quite a lot of the orbs. Fortunately, she just needed to chill out a bit, and we did that by killing her. Okay, that pun was terrible, but she had her fair share of icy puns as well, for her magic was strong. Fortunately, the cold fire helped us even out the odds, and it was only a matter of time before we defeated her with copious amounts of fire magic. We seem to be defeating lots of enemies with copious amounts of fire magic. We can't go this way, we can't go that way, the only way we can go is forward, to a new location. To the Gate of the Ancients. The Gate of the Ancients has absolutely fantastic music, and is a very large level. This music is one of my favourite tracks in the game, and pervades an aura of mystery, and sinisterness, and evil. Let us move forward and read this.
I can barely read this. It says, the center is the key.
The center is the key. There are remains here. People have tried to go through the Gate of the Ancients and failed. Hopefully, we will be the first to succeed. Let us very carefully walk through. There may have been other people that have succeeded, but a lot more people have failed, that's for certain. You may be thinking that there will be some enemies around here, that some foes are waiting to strike from around a corner. The thing that makes this level so unique is that there are no enemies that you can see. You'll explore around for ages, and you won't find any foes at all. This level was certainly unusual when I first played it, because you expect there to be an opponent to fight. There are no foes to fight.
It reads, Transfer Portal Selection Device.
Do you know what it does?
No, but the ancients had many wondrous engines of magic.
They did. We did hear about the ancient kingdoms of Atlantis and East from the Fairy Queen. We're not going to use this for now. We're just going to mark that there is a teleportation selection device here. We need to note that that is there, for the Gate of the Ancients is not an area full of enemies, it is an area absolutely full of puzzles. We're going to be solving a lot of puzzles before we're through, and we're going to be using a lot of our resources. Let us go forward here. The music also has some points where it picks up sharply, and they can catch you by surprise if you don't know the tune. Suffice to say, I love this area, and it is a great breath of fresh air after you've gone through all of the combat-intensive parts of the game. We want to go this way, I think. Or do we? If we look at the map, we haven't actually gone that far. That is because this is a magical illusion, and we're not actually going to make any progress if we go this way at all. So let us ignore that way, and instead go this way. There are things here that we can grab, like a rock. There is also this, a broken runecaster, for someone has tried to go through here, a Throg shaman. They died. There's also a ring. You need to be quite alert to notice it. I believe it is a anti-poison ring. We're not really going to have to worry about poison for a while, but still, a nice thing to find. Let's read this one.
I can't read it.
I think we could if we had a spell that would help us. Let us just get a spell ready, shall we? We just need to go to the very top here, get this rune scepter, and get a rune that we haven't used yet. The Comprehend Languages one. We're going to put this here, and we're going to extend the duration of it so that we use our magic wisely. Let's just go this way, and there it is. We could make it twice as effective and powerful, but that really doesn't help. There we go. You can read it now, Drake. What does it say?
I can't read it.
You should be able to.
I can't read it.
Looks like you can't. Comprehend languages will not help you here. What about this pile of muck? Nothing here? It would seem not. There are many things that we can read here. Enigma is able to read quite a few of them. Enigma is well versed in magic and well versed in ancient languages. Enigma is exceptionally old. There is a pressure plate there. I am very wary to use any of the pressure plates right now because we need to explore as much as we possibly can before we start solving any puzzles. Here is an arrow. Here is a very powerful arrow. And there is a second one. They are exceptionally strong. They are marked down as Black Slayer arrows. Exceptionally potent, and probably magical, with a K, so you know they're magical. Here is a fire, and here is a scroll. We want the scroll.
The darkness comes. This rune brings it to those that tamper. Be afraid to be alone in the dark.
Alright. Anything else there? No, nothing. We don't want to step on that if we can avoid it, so we're just going to avoid stepping on that. I imagine it's going to trigger a trap that will hurt us. Note that I said that there were no enemies here, not that there wasn't danger. There is quite a lot of danger if you're not careful. Was there a pressure plate here? There was not. It's always good to fill in the areas, especially here, because here is a large level. There are multiple floors to the Gate of the Ancients, and there's also some pretty good equipment here if you know where to look. Anything here? There is a large route this way that we're going to go down. Carefully does it, Drake. There may be no foes, but that doesn't mean that we're going to be complacent.
I still can't make out what it says.
Indeed, even with comprehend languages, we can't understand this. It's almost like there is something preventing us from being able to read them. There is some more muck here. We have not actually explored this area, so that muck has been tampered with before. But by who? There is a door here. This door is shut. Is there a switch? Is there something that we can... No, there appears not to be anything that we can use to open it. At least from this side. That we can see. Let us use the Orb of Afri to have a look around. It looks like it's not really going to solve that much because it just opens up to there and we can get access to there just fine. We'll go down here for now, though. There is a really good set of armor in the Gate of the Ancients that we want to discover. A piece of armor that I think is the best suit in the game. We need to find it first, though. Anything over here? Well, there is down here. And we can go this way. There's that door that we can't... Actually, we do want to figure out how to get down there, because we can't get down to the other door. Maybe there is some sort of pit that we can navigate. That's very likely, in fact. This is also locked. How are we going to open up all of these doors? We do not know yet, but we will do eventually. No switches there. You need to get your puzzle hat on if you're going to figure out how to get through this location. We may have to do something with those pressure plates, but it's always a good idea to eliminate all other possibilities first. Anything over here? There are some remains, and we didn't destroy those remains. Those were already destroyed. Anything over here? Aha! Something to read.
Beware the guardian at the gate.
The Guardian? I highly doubt it's the Guardian that I'm thinking of. Maybe it's a very dangerous enemy that we need to take care of. Maybe there is a foe that I forgot about. I highly doubt that. But there may be a Guardian. There may be something that we need to watch out for. Or an enemy that we need to prevent from appearing. And here is another one of these pressure plates. We don't want to activate that. We want to keep looking around, finding piles of dirt. And there's nothing in that pile of dirt. Nothing here. anything over here? We've already been there. There's just a little bit of an area over here that we can explore, and then we have to do something with those pressure plates, or something with that switch. This area doesn't give you many hints. It goes, here are some puzzles, it's time for you to figure them out. And you're given all the time you want to figure them out. Look at that over there. That is quite an area. There's also an area over there that hopefully we'll be able to open up. But that way is a pressure plate, and I don't know if I want to activate that just yet. So we're just going to fill in the few parts of the map that we haven't yet done so. Over here and down here. I think down here, however, is just going to connect over to the area that we've already been to. Yes, indeed, it did. We just want to go this way now and see if there's anything over there that we can get. Any awesome items, any runes, any hints at all as to what we're doing here. There's a door. And there's a lock. We haven't had a locked door for a very long time. We don't have the key for it. That's not surprising. Let us go and head over to that teleportation area first. Because if there's anywhere where we could go somewhere new, it is there. It is teleportation magic. It's not going to be that difficult to get to, I don't think. I think it's just up here. Yes, it is. So over here we go. And this way, we want to use this switch, I think. Let us use it. Has that done anything? Maybe it has. It hasn't opened up this way. Has it opened up this way? Maybe. That just closes that area up, so if we were to use this again, double checking that there aren't any other switches, always a good idea. Has something opened up? It would seem no. So that currently has done absolutely nothing. Let's just put it back the way it was after having a quick look to see if there aren't any other switches. There aren't any other switches. We'll just put that back. We'll be back for that later, I'm sure. Anything else we can do? There are only the pressure plates, and we might as well start dealing with them. Seeing if they do anything. They'll probably just fire things at us, no doubt, and we don't want that to happen. But we do have a lot of healing, and a lot of health. What if we step on this?
What was that?
What was that? Nothing seemed to happen. We could weigh this down. Didn't seem to have that much of an effect. What if we use this one? Ah. Well, lesson learned. That one is a trap. That one will just hurt us. Remember when I said that this place had dangers even though there weren't any actual enemies? There is an example of that. We played with fire there, and we got burned. Specifically, this area burned us. The fireplace. Let us just have a look and see if there aren't any hidden passages this way. There are no hidden passages. So, using that one was just a trap, but hopefully there will be ones that aren't traps. Things that we can use to better get around. Let's weigh this down with something, shall we? I'm pretty sure we can spare... Okay, that didn't actually do anything. We can't weigh it down with one skull. 2 skulls? 3 skulls? Okay, we can't weigh it down. The only thing we can do is stand on it. Which doesn't do anything. Or so you think. There is the area up to the north that we can have a look at. Let's go check that out. Hope that there aren't any other traps that will hit us with fire. Nothing over there. Always worth checking with the Orb of Afri if there is something here hidden away. This area has a lot of things that are hidden. Nothing there, though. There is something up here, however. Anything? Ooh! Remember when there used to be something, blocking our path around here? Or maybe it wasn't here. But either way, we can now safely explore over here. There is a door. In here is a...
The scroll is intensely cold. There's some sort of magic running through it.
I have heard of such magics. They were common before the devastation.
Let's read it.
There is only this strange room.
That is a very strange rune. We don't know what that rune does, but we know that it is powerful, for it is ancient magic from before the devastation. So let us put ancient rune. We don't know what it does, but we know it's powerful. Is there anything in here? There is something in here. We probably want this. What is this thing that we picked up, though? The answer, it's a bubbling blue potion. For now, let us keep exploring, and hope that we can find another area that will help us get access to the locations that we couldn't before. Is there anything over here? No. Orb of Afri, reveal to me if I am not seeing something that is obvious. There is nothing to reveal. There is nothing here. Time to keep looking. Time to keep exploring. Time to see some remains of somebody that most certainly tried to explore here and failed. Anything here? No. Maybe they got lost and just died of starvation. Who can say? Or maybe something was here at one point and died. Perhaps the warning about an ancient guardian was valid at some point, but the guardian is now long gone. Much like all of these people that tried to explore here, they too are long gone. Anything down here? The answer is, not that I can see. There is a door. Is this door one that we can open? No. We don't have the key, I imagine. We'll check, though. One day we will have the key. Let us pick these up so they're at the top. There we go. Anything else down here? There is a single pressure plate. Boy, am I not looking forward to using that one. But we might have to, because there is a way here that we probably want to open. We probably want to open that. Will stepping on this do that? There is only one way to find out, and that is to step on it. I hope that it does. It did. But unfortunately, we need to weigh this down with something. Has that done the trick? It's kind of made it go a bit peculiar. We're going to have to time this carefully. There we go. We're through. Anything here? There is this. One of the exceptionally sharp daggers. Remember when I said that we'd find that far later in the game? This is that later point. We have finally found the weapon of incredible sharpness. This is the point where you would have found it normally. Let us just quickly get through here. And there is a small area over to the north where I haven't fully explored. It's always worth checking it out just in case there's somewhere that we haven't been. Like here. Going around here is a good idea. Anything over here? There's something we can read.
In the center, there is great magic waiting for those that are patient.
We're going to have to be exceptionally patient because we want that great magic. There's a lot of area still to explore, even though we have explored all of this already. We need to figure out the teleportation puzzle. We also need to figure out what these various pressure plates do. And we also need to find a way forward. Because right now we don't have any keys. We don't have any ways to go any further into the Gate of the Ancients. We certainly want to go deeper into the Gate of the Ancients, though. We want to go a lot deeper, and a lot further up, and down. This area is fraught with puzzles, and things that will challenge your knowledge of how the game works. And we want to get through here, so that we can get to the final area beyond. But this area is large, full of puzzles, and this area will be our ultimate challenge so far. The Gate of the Ancients is a tricky, tricky thing. But hopefully, we will best it. And when we come back, folks, we will try and solve the first puzzles of the Gate of the Ancients. We haven't actually solved any of them yet. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.